Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sarah, and JC. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is powered by DuBlois Electric, building lasting relationships since 1967. From homes to businesses, their licensed, fully trained technicians handle it all. Repairs, upgrades, standby generators, EV chargers, heat pumps, and more. No job is too big and no job is too small. Learn more at DuBloisElectric.com. Also brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com, and remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
Eventually, we'll be joined in studio by the coaching staff for the Maine Nordiques, Nick Skerlick, head coach, and newly acquired Kas Moncheck, who came to us from the Casper Warbirds of the National Collegiate Development Conference, the NCDC, as they call it in the biz.
NCDC.
So he's our newest assistant coach for the Nordiques, and hopefully we'll be hearing from Nick and Kas. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, coming up here in just a bit. Nice. But before we get to all that, let's take a look at some headlines for Wednesday, November 26th.
Lewiston's animal control officer, Wendell Strout, has died at the age of 60. Strout's colorful personality endeared him to many throughout the community. Greater Androscoggin Humane Society Executive Director Katie Lisnick said, quote, Wendell's humor, tenacity, and deep care for this community will be remembered fondly by all of us who have had the privilege of working with him.
St. Dominic Regional High School will reopen next fall at 184 Main Street in Lewiston, what's known as the Peck Building. The Catholic Diocese closed the Auburn campus last year, citing low enrollment and operating expenses. The school will lease the second and third floors of the building, which offer over 30,000 square feet of space.
The state of Maine has approved Prime Healthcare Foundation's purchase of Central Maine Healthcare. Among the conditions for the purchase, Prime must provide the state with audited financial statements for the first 3 years and must operate CMH's 3 hospitals in Lewiston, Rumford, and Bridgeton as either critical access or acute care hospitals for at least 5 years.
Governor Janet Mills has proclaimed November 28, 2025 as Maine-Grown Christmas Tree Day to honor the valuable contributions of Maine's Christmas tree and wreath industry. Maine's Christmas tree sector generates an estimated $19 million in direct economic impact each year and supports over 800 workers across the state.
Now it's time for the weather.
Weather? Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
Cloudy skies today with some late evening showers. We'll have a high of 49 and a low of 42. Sunshine returns tomorrow with a high of 46 and a low of 32. A sunny start to Friday before clouds move in with the highs in the upper 30s.
We'll take it.
Yep.
I remember it snowed on Thanksgiving a few years ago.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Don't care for that.
I remember it because my dog got out and I followed his tracks to Gippers. I was like, where are you going?
Old Duncan wanted a Bud Light and a TC.
It was actually Ozzy, but yeah.
Oh, it was Ozzy.
It was Ozzy, yeah.
Okay. In sports, the Celtics host the Detroit Pistons tonight at 5.
The Bruins will visit the New York Islanders tonight at 7.
Bates College basketball swept the University of Southern Maine last night. The men's team won 80-72, and the women's team won 70-66 in overtime, with senior Elsa Delario passing the 1,000 career point milestone. She added her name to the record books alongside her mother, Adrienne Scheibels, who accomplished the feat in 1991.
That's super cool.
I was there.
I know. You're so lucky.
Incredible.
Did that place just go wild?
It erupted like it was a playoff game.
1,000 points.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Our Maine Nordiques host the stinking Northeast Generals tonight at 7:15 in Auburn.
And the Lewiston Maniacs will host the Woodstock Slammers on Friday and Saturday at the Colisee.
The Red Sox bolstered their starting rotation by trading for St. Louis Cardinals right-hander Sonny Gray. The 36-year-old, 14-year veteran is coming off his second straight 200 strikeout season and led the National League in strikeout-to-walk ratio. In return, the Sox sent pitcher Richard Fitz and Brandon Clark to St. Louis.
That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
I was just thinking how cool it was yesterday when we had 6 people saying sweeping.
You
That
should
was the
reuse
best,
that.
right?
I
I know.
feel like you should just use that every single time.
It was epic. Well, not a whole lot going on today in
No.
FPBs. We just have a couple. Bassist John McVie of Fleetwood Mac is 80 years old today. He's best known as a member of the rock bands John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. He was in there from 64 to 67. And also a little band you may have heard of called Fleetwood Mac. Yes, which he joined in 1967.
Who are they? I've never heard of them.
They're really good.
Oh,
you should
weird.
check them out.
Not like they're one of my favorite bands.
Ever.
Ever.
Right? McVie was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Fleetwood Mac in 1998, and he is listed as number 37 on Rolling Stone's list of the 50 greatest bassists of all time.
Pretty cool.
And rounding out FPBs,
We have two.
we have 2 for November the 26th is master impressionist,
Oh,
Rich
yeah.
Little, who is 87 years old today.
Can I tell you, I didn't realize he was still alive.
Yeah.
He has been around since I was a little kid, like
Ever.
performing since I was little, and I'm old. AF. So I was like shocked to see that he's still there.
Yeah, he is known as the man of 1,000 voices.
He's great. He
And
does a great
he's-
Johnny Carson.
He does.
Yeah.
Numerous television appearances, obviously, which is, I think, where we've all seen him. And he also had 3 HBO specials. Those are your FPBs for November the 26th. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
83 years ago in 1942, Casablanca, starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, had its world premiere at the Hollywood Theater in New York City. Also, 83 years ago in 1942, President Franklin Roosevelt ordered nationwide gasoline rationing beginning December 1st.
That must have been a fun time.
I think fewer people had cars, but yeah, probably.
That's true. They still had horse-drawn carriages
Right.
in
Well, they
1942.
traveled by buses and trains and all that jazz. 103 years ago in 1922, King Tut's tomb was entered by American archaeologist Howard Carter and Lord Carnarvon of England. King Tutankhamun became pharaoh at age 9 and died when he was only 19.
I never realized he was that young.
He was just a kiddo.
Yeah.
He had a weird shaped head, too.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He was all kinds of.
Steve Martin wrote a great song about him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever heard it?
Probably. I can remember remember his costume.
It was so good.
Yeah.
That's how I learned my history, is through Steve Martin.
There's Steve Martin. Reliable source.
Yes, absolutely.
And lastly, 200 years ago in 1825, the first college social fraternity Kappa Alpha was formed at Union College in Schenectady, New York. The original members invited friends over for dinner parties of baked potatoes and apples, as well as mirth and wit and merry song, just like frats today.
Right. I think there's a documentary about that called Animal House.
Yeah, they may have gone
Right?
far afield of the original social part of the fraternity, but yeah.
I'll have to rewatch it,
See
I guess.
if you see any similarities. Find out if there's any potatoes in Animal House.
We'll do.
Okay.
Well, you're the tater expert. Those are your FPBs and OTDs for November the 26th.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Hi, it's Donna Harris from Phoenix No Limits Karate here with your daily safety tip. Teach kids the difference between surprises and secrets. If an adult asks them to keep a secret, they should tell a trusted adult immediately. Let's all do our best to keep our community safe.
And now we shift focus fully to our guests in studio, the coaching staff of our Maine Nordiques. Head coach Nick Skerlick and assistant coach Kas Moncheck. How are you guys doing this morning?
Late.
We forgive you.
Yeah.
Apparently late.
We forgive you.
So it's game day.
Yes.
Game day for the Nords. You guys are facing the stinking Northeast Generals tonight. 7:15 puck drop. How you feeling, Coach?
We're excited to be back home. The short week is a little bothersome for everybody, them and us. Just to kind of have a little bit of holiday spirit in us tonight, Wednesday night. Or used to be my favorite night of the year. I don't know why. Night before Thanksgiving.
It's the busiest bar night of the year.
I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad you did.
Sarah knows.
And I think it'll be exciting to just play home in front of our friends and family tonight.
Yeah. And this is your first look at the Northeast Generals this season, and your next 3 games are against them.
Yes, and that's always exciting when you play someone 3 times in a row because by game 3, it gets very hairy.
Yeah.
And we like hairy sometimes as spectators.
What do you mean by hairy?
Not like the hair on someone's legs, but like a nervy, unruly. Guys just get sick and tired of seeing each other when they're not on the same team. To be honest, I get sick and tired of seeing the orange. Orange is my least favorite color. The Gens have orange. I don't like orange.
All right.
Yeah.
We should tell our listeners, too, that Nick Skerlick did have the audacity to walk into the studio wearing a
Yankees cap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you think you are?
ALCS finalist. Sorry, ALDS finalists.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations on that.
Yes, we worked hard for that.
Yes.
Good general managing. Baseball season's not here right now. Right? I'm focused on hockey.
Okay. Well, we just wanted to point that out to our listeners.
Seasonal cheer. All right, I'm working hard.
Mirth.
Seasonal cheer this year is really what I'm striving for. I feel like I'm very excited about the holidays ever. We're going to be excited this year.
Yeah, you guys got excited for Halloween with your pumpkin carving contest.
That was cute.
Were you part of that?
So my lovely significant other, Jess, hosted the team for the pumpkin carving contest. Thought it was kind of silly, but it ended up being a great success. I did not like the voting at the rink. I don't know what people are into up here, but like some of the pumpkins I thought that they voted for were just interesting. 6-7, and I'm so sick of the 6-7 crap. Yeah. Honestly, I'm over it. I'm done with it. And when the kid did the 6-7, Dawson Anderson, he's been on
we
the
talked to
podcast.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, like he thought he was so cool and just so smart to do this, and I'm like, this is so bad, Dawson. I'm watching guys like, I don't know, Aiden Farrow grind, Lucas Furston grinding, painting an apple red, spray painting an apple red, and 6-7 beat his.
He pandered.
It really gives it. You know what? A pumpkin carving contest. One thing I'm learning is like it really gives you a full perception on the whole life. Like things aren't fair.
Yeah.
I didn't think Dawson should have won. He won. Congrats, Dawson. But it's kind of how I feel about the Yankees losing. Same thing with Furston losing. It's unfair.
All right.
Bullcrap.
We'll give you a second to collect yourself there.
Yeah. We'll talk to Cass.
Yeah, let's talk to Kas.
Hi. Good. Lean right into your microphone.
Kas Moncheck is here, everybody, assistant coach for your Maine Nordiques and relatively new to the North American Hockey League.
About a month, I think.
About a month?
Yeah.
I would call that relatively new.
Yeah.
And only 23 years old, which is, I would say, kind of young for a coach. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Someone paved the way for you.
Yeah.
Gave away for himself. Found him off the street. Needed a coach. He was available. 23 years old.
Yeah.
Don't say that out loud, please. I don't want people to know that.
Okay, I'll censor it. When I say his age, I'll censor
Flip
it.
his numbers. 32, 23. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, whatever it takes. Kas, kind of tell us about your path to the Maine Nordiques. What brought you here?
Well, in the off season, I texted Nick and I asked if he needed an assistant. He said no. I don't know if he responded or he said no, but it was a no.
I don't need nothing.
I went out to Wyoming and coached in the NCDC, and then I resigned. And as I was coming back home to Pittsburgh, I was just texting guys in my phone to see if they needed an assistant. And I had a buddy that played here a couple of years ago, so I was texting him, and he's like, "I just text girls." So I did, and he texted me back, and he was like, "Hey, can you be in Elmira on Thursday?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got nothing better going on." So that's how I got the job.
This is like a love story.
yeah,
This is so romantic.
should be a movie.
It's actually accurate. That's how it went down.
Should have Rob Reiner direct it or something. So when he first contacted you and you said no, at the time, you didn't have any assistant coaches, did you?
I did.
Oh, you
It was
did.
Caleb LeBrie.
Oh, gotcha.
This is
Okay.
Before the whole.
Before the whole deal.
The whole
Okay.
divorce of Lewiston, Auburn,
Yep.
ice hockey went down. And he was so proud to text me on June 9th. I have the text from June 9th, to be honest. Cass's text to me. And I'm just sitting there like, buddy, get a resume. Like, leave me alone. You're not where you need to be. Don't text me for a job. I don't even know where you were last year. The part he leaves out is on the phone. I asked him, I said, where do you live? He told me he was heading home from Casper. He's like, Pittsburgh. And I'm like, Pennsylvania, Western New York, like, that's somewhat regional. That's got to be within 6 hours. And he's like, yeah, I'll be home Wednesday night. I'm like, great. Can you meet us in Elmira? And he's like, really? I'm like, yes, I'm not kidding. Like, whatever your name is, Kas, get your butt to Western New York. You know, Elmira is not the most fun place to go to.
Gotcha.
And we had a ball. We had a great time first weekend. And like I said,
We swept too.
we won both games. I only fired him twice that weekend, which is great.
When you invited him, was it like a show up and let's see what you can do, or was it a hey, you're here, let's do this?
I had told him, like, hey, like, you'll most likely get asked to come to Maine, but I went into this trip having no expectations. I was going to go out there all alone that weekend.
Yeah.
And I can't do that. It's hard to do. Got to take care of the kids, do the equipment and such. But like once we started hanging out, it's not even so much like on the ice that I like really enjoyed Kas. It was off the ice and seeing the way he worked with the kids and seeing how hard he works. And I don't know if he's the youngest. He's not the youngest assistant coach, but he is. We're the youngest staff. Let's just say that. Between head
Combined,
coach, assistant coach, I don't think anyone is close to us. So we do our best to show the world maturity, I guess, for 53 years of age combined.
Yeah.
Do you think that being on the younger side, though, helps you relate better to what the boys are doing and what they're going through?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Would you say why? Or just going to answer? Definitely.
I think we understand kind of more what they're doing because we're not too far removed from what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we kind of understand social media and what they are into and what they enjoy to do, as opposed to I've played for older guys that didn't understand anything that was going on in the locker room.
Not in touch, I would say the word is. Like there's really good teams in our league. Coaches are, in their 50s or 60s, and I just feel like sometimes they're not in touch with their players, and maybe they overwork them or overdo it sometimes, and they're not even trying to. They're just coaching their hockey team the way they grew up coaching, and I think the big thing is for us is the advantages is knowing when maybe the players are going to do something silly that they shouldn't be doing. I feel like we are great fun police. Really.
There's some parenting happening, is what you're saying.
Yes, really good fun police, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it overall has an advantage, no doubt.
So did you play hockey, Kas?
I did, yeah. I played junior hockey growing up, and I actually played youth hockey growing up.
Yeah.
I went to a year of college, and I didn't really enjoy it, so that's how I got into coaching.
Mm-hmm. Who did you play for in youth hockey?
I played growing up. I played high school, like local high school. I played local youth hockey, and then obviously I played junior hockey, and then college, and then was there for a year, and just wasn't.
Not your thing?
Yeah, I wasn't overly excited to be there, so I left.
I want to throw some flavor in real quick. Kas played for the Northeast Generals.
See, that's what I was trying to get to, and he wasn't saying
I was
it.
Dance around that as long as I could.
No, there's no dance. I've seen you dance. It's not good. Don't try.
You did that very poorly. We were all figuring it
The
out.
Northeast Generals he played for, and he went to school in Michigan, right, Kas?
No, I went to Anna Maria.
I think he went to Adrian.
No, I went to Anna Maria in Mass.
Oh, that's not Michigan.
No, Mass is not Michigan. Two different states.
Both start with an M, though.
You are going to finish your college degree by the time you're done coaching the Nordiques.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to run a CMCC ad right now, I'm sure, just to get some credits in there. What do you enjoy studying?
I'm doing sports management. Closest thing to coaching, I guess. So
I think business degrees are the closest thing to coaching. I don't know why.
You could do the Orbis program at Farmington. Would you like to ski?
no, I don't like to ski.
Never mind. Oh, never mind.
Not a skier.
Don't bother doing that then. It's an outdoor recreation and business program up there.
So, Kas, you came to us from Wyoming.
Yes.
You were head coach of the Casper Warbirds of the NCDC. What was that experience like?
It was a good experience. I learned a lot. I had a great group of kids. It was cool to see that part of the country. Never been that far west before. I do miss the kids. They were great. We had a good hockey team there. Top to bottom, my experience was very, very much positive.
What did you learn there?
I learned the ins and outs of being a head coach. I was an assistant last year, and it's a lot harder to be a head coach. We were leaving the rink one day, and I told Nick, I said, if you leave, like, tell me I'm leaving too. I'm not doing this again. It's a lot more stressful going into games. I feel a lot less stress as an assistant than I do as a head coach. I'll say that.
Do you feel like that's a high pressure job, Nick?
As a head coach?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you deal with that?
Every year I change my answer. This year, like I said, I'm trying to be more in tune and with my emotions of the holidays and trying to enjoy life away from hockey. I have a good.
I know how he does it. He's the best girlfriend in the North American Hockey League.
Yes.
Oh,
I do.
I just realized that I know your girlfriend.
Oh yes, Jessica. She's fantastic.
She is pretty fantastic.
That has been really good for me this year. I think personally, like you can't get so involved with the day to day. Like you have to see the overall goal, right? And the overall goal is helping these young men become better people in the world and better athletes. Of course, that's what they're trying to do. But I do believe the kids make it better every day, even when we lose. Like we lost Saturday night. You're playing a hard opponent. You've beat them 3 times out of 3. We're trying to teach moments there instead of just being frustrated about losing. And I'm thinking that's probably more important for my role. Shouldn't be so result based every single night. I actually get more stressed when we play lesser teams. I think that's probably my deficiency as a coach, because it's like you just got to trust the group that they're going to be better than the team they're better than. If that makes sense.
Well, and everybody has a good night or a bad night too. Like
correct,
you never know.
And when there's 59 games, and our division's so good this year, like everyone's so good. But I do think getting away from hockey for this season has been really good. When I leave the rink, don't take your work home with you. And having a support staff last year, love Caleb Labrie. I see him all the time. He's on my men's league team. Caleb was not good Monday night, by the way. No, I had a good friend in Caleb last season, and having Kas this year, and obviously there's a difference in age. Typically I wouldn't be hanging out with 23-year-olds, but I kind of have to, and I'm on a bus with them, and I'm in a hotel with them, and that's kind of been fun seeing the evolution of Kas's development, nonetheless, and having someone involved day to day that wants to get better, and I truthfully feel like I've been blessed with Ryan Shelley 3 years ago, who's now at the Division I level. Caleb Labrie, who's now first place of his division as the NCDC head coach in town. And now Kas, like having these guys, like, I want to be a good role model for them so they're prepared for their next journey. And I'd say that's kind of been my focus this season, which has left me less stressed about wins and losses. But we better win tonight. I am going to throw that out there.
That's a lot of maturity, though. That's like development for yourself.
Yes. It's a slower look on life.
It's a good place to be.
It is a good place to be.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And you've got a great bunch of kids.
Yeah.
I know whenever they come in here, after they leave, Sarah and I are like,
man, they're good.
Great kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great kids. And then her significant other, who's an official, says, don't listen to them. They're not great kids.
My SO's take on it is if you want to make an hole, just add ice.
I have not heard that one, actually. When you say official, you mean on ice official?
I do.
He has been on your ice.
This year?
Who?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say.
Oh.
I will. No, I won't. I have to work with her every day.
Does he like me?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, this guy.
He says not a fan of you.
No, he doesn't have a problem with you.
Okay, that's good. It's about to be another investigative show on Netflix, me finding out who
No. He has
Sarah's significant other is.
Speaking of what great kids you have for players, you traded one away recently.
Oh, no.
I know. It's not like we weren't going to ask you about it.
Who did you trade out?
Hutch Rose.
Oh,
Right?
my heart. What?
He's in Texas now.
Far away.
Is this a good trade for him?
He wanted the trade.
Okay.
I was a little taken back at first. The team actually called me and was like, we'll give you Billy Biederman, who's our new player, and he'll be on the podcast, and good kid. I'm like, okay, well, this is what we'll give you. And they were like, well, what about Hutch Rose? And I laughed. I was like, no. I got, he was here last season. He left to get a little bit more playing time in a decent league. Came back, and his last 3 games were awesome. Elmira in the Rochester series, he was really good. He wasn't scoring goals, but that's not Hutch's game. He was hitting kids, forechecking really hard, skating really well. Like he was in a good way, and then he got a kind of a cheap shot and got a concussion, and he was freaking out about having to wait 3 weeks, and then we didn't realize how bad the concussion was. Of course, you never know, right? Yeah. So we told him, hey, we weren't going to keep him on the injured reserve, which is a 21-day wait period. So we were waiting. I'd call that day to day. and he just couldn't get better. He couldn't get better. And so when I was asked to trade him to Corpus Christi in Texas, I was like, guys, he's injured right now. And then, Hutch had, all these players have advisors. They're really player agents, if you would. And his player agent called me that Sunday night, and I was like kind of blown away by it. And talking to Hutch, he needed a change of scenery the next day when I spoke to him, and it's super sad to see him go. I love reading the comments on Facebook thinking like we wanted to trade him away. We absolutely did not want to trade him away. Kind of surprising, but it's happened before, and it happens everywhere where players that are focal points of success, they need a change of scenery is the correct term we use. But he just to give you a soft idea, he told us basically wants to play more golf. And you can play golf in Corpus Christi. I was talking to their GM that morning, and he notified me he's walking downtown Corpus, and it's 84 degrees with Christmas lights. And I'm like, well, Hutch will love that. Yes, I think he'll be happy there. Yep.
Well, and ultimately, this league is about growth and improvement and doing what's best for these players as they move into the next level. And if that's what's best for Hutch Rose, then even though it may be not best for the community who love him, it might be the thing that needs to happen.
Correct. I would agree to that. That's as a player, let's talk about the advantage. I know what that's like. I'm sure Kas knows what that's like, and as long as he's happy and successful, then I think we're all happy and successful because it's even the players on other teams. Like we want success stories. Like we don't want them to beat us, but we want to see these kids go to college. Maryland sent 3 kids Division I last week, and you're happy for those kids too, right? So. But good luck to Hutch. He comes from a great family, and I know they're probably going to be listening to this podcast, even though Hutch is no longer a Nordique. I'm sure Hutch will listen to this podcast every week. But, we're happy for Hutch and respect his family. They're great people. Gosh, they're so good.
The guys told me that he sends a Snapchat video into their team group chat once a day, walking around downtown to inform them of the weather and what the day's activities are.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's rubbing it in.
Yeah.
That's
he
cute,
seemed
though.
like just a great locker room guy, too. A great team guy. Just about everyone we've had on the podcast has a Hutch Rose story that they wanted to share here.
They do love him.
Yes.
Yeah, they do love him.
What are you going to miss about him, Nick?
As a player, I'm going to miss his determination, and I'm definitely going to miss the forechecking he was providing. He was smoking kids. He hit a kid on Rochester so hard, the kid was like instantly didn't even go to the bench, like just got off the ice, like right to the locker room.
Wow.
He's always really, like between Connor McNaught and last season and Hutch Rose, they were always really good at, like we talked about, slowing down my mindset. Like if I'm upset at practice, and I know I've been very behaved this year in practice, I really have. Try not to yell in practice anymore.
That's a good thing.
They were good at, like we were talking about, maybe a skill of shooting the puck into the net, or a hard area. And Hutch Rose is always good for a one-liner about how he can snipe from anywhere on the ice. And I'm like, Hutchie, how many goals do you have this year, buddy? And he was really good with that stuff. But I'd say our favorite Hutch Rose story was last year, first junior game. Shane Kozlina, who was not a fighter, Shane's a lover, and Shane got slashed really hard. First shift of the season in Maryland. And I looked at Hutch Rose, and he looked at me. I was like, "Yep." And he left his stick on the bench, gets onto the ice, drops his gloves, chases this guy around, and this kid drops his gloves. And as soon as he did it, he just whacked him with one shot. And I was like, "Oh my God, that's a suspension. This is not good."
You gave him permission.
And, like he gave the look. Everyone kind of gave me the look when that happened, and. He answered the bell, and from that moment on, like, I don't think too many people wanted to screw around with Hutch Rose. And it's crazy. He's the nicest freaking kid. Oh, my God.
He is. Yeah. And Hutch, if you're listening, we're going to miss you as well, buddy.
Yeah.
We
wish
really
you all the best,
enjoyed
though.
spending some time with you here.
Yeah.
So best of luck to you.
Tell us about the new guy, though.
Yeah.
Kas, why don't you talk about the new guy, because you're the one who wanted to bring him in.
I like Billy. He's a great kid. He's played in the league for now 3 years. Played with Luke Gallo in Corpus when he was there. Also played with Marshall McCharles in Canada for a year. So he adds good depth to our team, and he also brings a good veteran leadership as well.
He's working on the adjustment to the East Division right now. The South Division's a little bit. I think this division's taking over the rough. Yeah, I mean, look at the showcase record. We won the showcases division. We dominated the showcase. I think the South's a little bit slower. And Billy saw Rochester's first weekend, and yesterday we were just watching his shifts with him, and he was like, wow, yeah, you better start moving that butt of yours. Yeah. You need to touch the puck, and when you get the puck, we want you to do cool things with it because he is very talented. Yeah. But he's got to move a little bit faster to get the puck, and I think he wanted to do video, and I think that's always a good sign if someone's like, okay, I'm just a little out of place right now. I got to get acclimated to this division. And he can certainly do well in this division. He will do well in this division. It's a big adjustment for anybody.
So you guys are a third of the way through your season. What do you like? What don't you like?
I could start with what I don't like. I absolutely cannot stand how streaky this team has been. It's driving me crazy. You win 5 in a row, you lose 4 in a row. You win 6 in a row, and now you've lost 5 out of your last 7. It's interesting. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that out. I think we all are, including our fan base. I like to see the progression of our team game. We have talent. We don't have an uber amount of skill. We have speed. We have energy, but we don't have the Zion Green, right? Like he's going to get on the score sheet every night, no matter what. I think the closest to that's Austin Borgard this season. Austin's a 200 by 85 foot player. He plays the whole sheet. But I do enjoy that we are successful. We are in a 5-way tie for second place right now. And we don't have a ton of offensive talent. I did like the team defense, and right now that's kind of lacking. But this is a fun group. It could be a special group. I say that every year. Can this be a special group? And that means, can we get through the East Division and go on to the Robertson Cup finals? I think it could be. Mm-hmm. That's what I enjoy the most.
Mm-hmm. Kas, how do you sum up this team in your 1 month here?
Well, I know Dad on what he likes. I think I speak for both of us. We do enjoy the coffees from Dunkin' we get every morning. Yeah. Brought to us to the rink.
Oh boy, well trained.
So we enjoy those.
Okay.
It's a fun group. Guys work hard. They're fun to come to the rink and be around every day. They make it fun. Never really know what's going to happen. Kids will come into the office, and you don't know what they're going to say. So that makes it fun and makes it entertaining every day to come to the rink. I enjoy getting on the ice with them. Kids want to learn. Kids want to get better. They want to win, and it's just kind of figuring out how to do that consistently over the course of the rest of the year.
Yeah. How does the NAHL compare to the NCDC?
It's not even the same league.
Yeah.
It's skill-wise, speed-wise, physicality. It's not the same league.
So big adjustment for you then.
Yeah. I scouted for Maryland for 2 years. So I'd been not in the league, but around it somewhat. So I've kind of seen what North American Hockey League players look like and what they don't look like. Yeah. But it's been fun to get the opportunity to stand on the bench and learn. I've enjoyed it.
Would you want to play for a coach like Nick Skerlick?
Yeah, and I have played for guys like him in the past, so it wasn't a big adjustment. I got fired on the bus to Rochester for no reason.
Oh, my goodness. There's a reason.
Well, it's a dumb reason.
Did he steal your snacks?
No, that he asked me an hour and a half from Rochester, and he was like, is a skate sharpener on the bus? And I couldn't remember if it was on the bus.
He said no.
We got there, and it was on the bus. So when we're walking into morning skate, I was like, I told you it was on the bus, but I already been fired at that point. But I told him I was
showing up. Came back anyway.
I told him I was like, if you fire me, I'm just showing up on Monday anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
It was a good reason at the time.
It was. Who handles Nordiques HR?
I am the head of HR.
You are.
Oh, okay. Great. So you can't even file a complaint.
If you haven't noticed, he looks over at me before he speaks at every answer, and I'm sitting here with the postcards holding up, pointing out to which cues it's time to say.
Yeah, I got to sit in the office with him later today, so yeah, I don't want to get yelled at too much.
You're just not yelling at the boys on the ice. You're just yelling at Kas in the office.
Oh, I'm so hard on our assistant coaches. Like Caleb and he still makes the joke. It was fun last home game we lost. After it was Saturday night, Caleb came down to talk, to just hang out, and I was so miserable from losing. I spent 15 minutes. Caleb and Kas had a powwow till probably about 1:32 in the morning, from what I'm hearing, and I'm sure Caleb gave him all the hints. And
sure.
I feel like since that moment, Kas has been ahead of my curveballs. I feel like there's a little.
You got the inside scoop, huh?
Yeah, it's also just learning. I can see it now starting to happen, so I can be like, all right, last week he was not in a good mood. He showed up to the rink and I knew he wasn't in a good mood, so I told the guys in film. He wasn't in film. I told the guys, I said, hey, we should probably have a good practice today because he's not in a good mood. And every kid sat up and they're like, yep, sounds good.
Set him up for success.
And they were good. They were good that day.
Yeah.
I
See,
know
that's
which
the
day you're
role.
talking about.
Yeah.
Good job, Cass.
Thanks.
See,
work,
he's
man.
watching your back, babe.
Nice work. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Whoever the official is, your love just called me babe. I hope you don't get offended by that.
Call
Please don't
everybody.
penalize the Nordiques.
I call everybody babe.
And you are getting a 10-game suspension. So.
Yeah. The officials already hate us, Sarah. Come on.
So what's the day look like for you, Nick? 7:15 face-off tonight. I know you probably didn't want to send the kids here this morning because you want to let them sleep in, rest up
Rest,
for
yeah.
tonight. What's the rest of the day look like?
I'm going to go to the gym, actually. I try to run 7 miles a week.
This is a big thing in the office. The gym and men's league, Sunday and Monday nights, is a big deal in the office.
Yeah, I'm
Where do you play?
Auburn, the rink, at Norway Savings
Norway.
Bank Arena, yeah.
Is your schedule posted anywhere?
No, it's not going to be.
He takes it
Did
very...
you know that men's league hockey is open and anybody can go in and watch?
Yes. Like Cass said, I really love, I've never played adult league hockey. I can't.
We went on a tour to Elmira College, and he keeps track of his points in his head. And we were in the head coach's office, and he runs the local Elmira men's league, and he has a stat sheet of every player that he keeps track of their stats. So
I was upset.
Yeah, he was kind of rattled that he doesn't have that going.
We don't have that, but I will go to the gym. I will go out for a brunch, and then I will head back and work on some summer ice hockey. I run a summer hockey team. It's like a company, if you would, and Cass will be joining me with that as well, and other staff members are on that staff as well, just to kind of keep myself not, stressed, if you would, and get to the rink about 4 o'clock. I don't like to get to the rink early. Cass is at the rink all day. He sleeps at the rink, and that's not a joke. He has slept at the rink probably 6 or 7 times that I've been notified. I think that's crazy because he lives 8 minutes from the rink.
Commitment. It's commitment.
Oh, he's committed. He is committed. But I'm really big into getting to the rink, seeing the kids already there. I'm into that. I don't know why. I'd rather not see them come in because then I start to overanalyze. Oh, this guy came in with his shoes untied. How good is he going to be tonight? And look at his hair. Did he even comb it this morning? But I will say we are 0-5. Sorry, 0-4-1. We have 0 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie on this Thanksgiving weekend in my 2 years. But I have done game day at Lydia Media twice now. When you guys are doing the radio show, I am 2-0 when I speak to you guys in the morning, and that is why I'm I told Cass, we're 2-0 when I go on the show.
We're pumping you up.
We're 2-0. I go, we have never won on Thanksgiving break. We are going to win tonight. I know it. I can feel it. I'm not even thinking about losing. It's that simple.
Sarah, JC, we're undefeated.
Nice.
Feels pretty good.
Always.
Nice.
Always.
All right.
Nice. What's the go-to brekkie this morning? What's it going to be?
I get breakfast every morning. I don't know why I deserve this. Today we're going out, so I think we're going to go to Station House Grill. Is that what it's called?
So good.
And I typically get a cheeseburger or cheesesteak omelet with pickles. That is what I...
Breakfast?
Yeah, I love Christie's Cafe too.
Yes.
That's where because they do the pickles in the omelet.
Nice.
Just does not agree with me. And I don't know why, but I'll eat it knowing I will
like it
suffer.
anyway.
I will suffer.
Did you ever go to Terry and Maxine's?
No, but that is a spot I'm
Put it on the list.
Yep.
Make sure you're hungry.
Yeah, huge menu too.
Terry,
Choice.
we go out often, and we went to a place called Jess and Nick's in
In Gray.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cute.
It was a good time. We had a great time. But any other places you can recommend for running out?
Nutty Nutties is new.
Nutty
Haven't
Netties.
tried them
right
yet,
across
but
the street from
right
us.
there.
DoorDashed from them.
Ah,
Pretty good.
okay.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, real good.
We're good with all things food.
Cass, what's your deal? Why are you sleeping at the rink
Yeah, what's
all
going
the
on, bud?
time? You got a bachelor pad
Sometimes
now,
I just look at the time and I'm like, well, I got to be back here pretty soon, so let's save the gas.
You live 8 minutes away.
It adds up. I fill my car up once a week. I fill my
Like, what
car
are you
up
What are you
Playing this
driving?
guy.
An F-350? What are you doing?
I fill my car up once a week, every Sunday.
Are you kidding me? That was your excuse?
Yeah.
We didn't have an equipment manager. We still are getting. We just got one officially.
Nice.
Cass. So before we got Cass, I was doing all the laundry, and it was negatively affecting my life.
Now, we've heard from the boys that they were doing all the laundry.
They will leave the rink and they will start it. They'll put one load in and start it, and then they just all just leave. So
It's typically like honestly, it's typically 4 loads every day, and then on the weekends, like I used to be excited to play home. When you have to be in charge of the equipment, you're doing 8 loads of laundry before, and then another 8 after, because you have to do the away teams.
Oh.
What? And NSBA's laundry facilities are not industrial.
Oh.
So, like, you're using your basic mom and pop, your home washing machine for hockey jerseys, hockey socks, the undergarments, we call it gitch.
Ooh, what are you putting in there to get that smell out?
Tide Pods.
Nice. No OxyClean? You need a little.
You sure the kids aren't eating those?
We know they.
No.
I will tell you that because we do it so much, they don't really get gross. Like we
you wash them so
every day.
Yeah.
You know,
I've opened up a hockey bag. I know what it smells like in there.
yes.
we
There's
figured out that dryers have heat settings.
yeah.
That changed our life.
yes, we
heat
used to have to
kills
dry.
germs.
We used to have to dry everything 2-3 times.
Oh.
So
guys.
those 6 to 8 loads of laundry, like we would take. Some of us, we'd ask people that like help us, like game day staff, like, hey, can you take Maryland's jerseys home and wash them and dry them? They'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, of course. And I'm sitting there like, please do not burn a freaking hole in those yellow jerseys, whatever you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say that's probably why Kas probably slept at the rink more times than not.
Managing equipment.
Okay.
I just fall asleep mid cycle there.
You're just sleepy, like just watching it go around is hypnotic, or like.
I just sit in the office and then I would just be like, oh, it's 3 a.m.
The office is not comfortable either. I don't know how you sleep in there.
All right. We did some digging.
We peel back some layers. We're trying to help you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Is the office more comfortable than your current living quarters?
No,
No.
definitely not. No.
Okay. All right. Before we get into our final segment, when your players are on, I'm sure if you guys listen to the podcast, you know we do a segment called Scouting Reports, where we have them deliver a scouting report on each other. I thought it would be fun as coaches if you guys would deliver a scouting report.
He's got to go first so I know how to do this.
I don't know. Nick, since you're the head coach, you get to decide who goes first.
I will go first if that's Kas's wish.
Okay.
Taking one for the team.
I met Kas's dad, comes from very good roots. Calm, cool, collective. That's kind of all I got for you, Kas.
I appreciate it. It could have been a lot worse.
Calm, cool, collective, comical. 4 C's. Calm, cool, collective. That's it for me.
4 C's. All right.
Calm, cool.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Having a good sense of humor is important.
Oh, it's fun.
Hold on. What is he like off the ice?
Okay, I'll add more to my scouting report.
Yep.
He needs to start separating his life from hockey. He is a hockey nut. We rarely talk about anything but hockey. Mm-hmm. So he's competitive in that nature. I wouldn't know too much, to be honest, about him yet.
Okay.
I like him to find a nice girl.
Yeah.
I think we're working on that. So if any single ladies listening,
Wow.
Kas Moncheck on Instagram. But I do enjoy, again, I enjoy being with Kas, and I think he's awesome, and he's willing to get better every day. And there are moments where we talk, not even in a negative way, like just a calm way. Hey, I think you should try this approach with these players, this specific kid. And he's always willing to learn, and he always takes that advice. Yep. So I enjoy that. Coachable. 5 C's now.
I got to be very careful because I'm having Thanksgiving at his house tomorrow.
Okay.
I still like to do that.
If it goes sideways, I still have room at my house. But you do have to eat with a hockey official.
Maybe that might be a better option so we can get him on our side and he tell the fine reffing community of the North American Hockey League how great we are. Mm-hmm. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. I see the comical.
Yeah. I would say my scouting report on Nick, you never really know what's going to happen. I can hear him walking into the office from the hallway. Very competitive. His men's league tales are in depth. He's drawing stuff up on the whiteboard in the office. Funny. I'll give him that. He is a funny guy. He cares. I think people don't understand. I think if you just came to a game and didn't know him and you saw him on the bench, you wouldn't expect him to be as caring as he is and nice as he is. I think he's a softer guy on the inside than people realize.
All right.
I don't have 5 C's. Sorry.
That's all right. It wasn't a contest.
I can't really spell to get 5 C's, so that wasn't going to happen.
Next year marks 30 years of Uncle Andy's Digest. What started as a beloved print publication has grown into Lydia Media, a full-service marketing partner helping local businesses thrive. From LA Metro Magazine and the Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast to social media management, website design, and advertising across all platforms, we've got your marketing needs covered. If you're a business making a difference in our community, let's connect. Lydia Media is here to tell your story and help you grow. Lydia Media, in business, for business. Learn more at lydiamediallc.com.
All right, guys, we close out the show with a segment called 3 Random Questions, where we will ask you questions that have nothing to do with hockey, just trying to get to know you a little better. And we'll start with Kas. Kas, Thanksgiving is upon us. What are you the most thankful for?
I'd say thankful for my family and the opportunity that I got. Really just like the job I have. I see some of my other friends working now out of college, and from what they tell me and how miserable they are, I am very thankful for what I get to do every day.
You get to go to the rink every day and sleep there,
Yes.
which is just fantastic.
If you so choose, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Nick.
Thankful to be in the Lewis and Auburn area for another year. This summer, as everyone knows, was an interesting one. I think that's kind of been the outlook of why I've been able to slow down the season a little bit and not get so in tune with winning and losing, because I'm just appreciative and thankful to be up here, and I get to see the same people at the same hockey games that I saw, whether it was the Coliseum or this new arena, and I've struck love. Thankful for that too. It's been a really nice change of scenery for myself this season.
All the turmoil in the offseason was kind of a blessing in disguise for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was. Yes. It was a learning moment for sure for everybody.
All right, JC, what do you got?
If you had to live as an animal for 1 year, which animal would you choose?
Nick, you're going first on this one.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, we get deep here.
An animal for 1 year. I don't want to be an animal that hibernates. That's for sure.
I know mine.
Okay, then go ahead. God, I was supposed to go first, but sure.
I'd be a golden retriever.
Oh, yeah, good dog.
You just hang out at home on the couch all day.
I need to be up and going. Come on, that's the question you ask me. Oh, it's like an SAT all over again. I would prefer. I see a lot of animals where we live. I think I would like to be a moose. I think they hibernate, though. It's the only.
No, they don't.
Okay, they don't hibernate. So I get all 12 months. I'm not sleeping for 3. I'd like to be a moose.
Super long legs, too.
Yeah, I like to be a moose, and
Antlers.
yeah, and especially in Maine because there's no like tigers or lions or anyone really trying to kill you or
Real
eat you.
predators.
Yeah,
besides
just
humans.
stay away from the highway.
Fine. I now knowing what I know before I become a moose, I'm going to stay away from vehicles.
So you go in with human knowledge as a moose?
Yes.
Is that your take?
That was actually the reason why I if I didn't have the human knowledge, I would probably want to be a dog for the love and the compassion of an owner. But I'm going to say I know what I know now. Going into this, I'm going to be a moose.
Nice. Since you got cheated, you'll go first this time. Would you rather have a battle with 100 duck-sized elephants or 1 elephant-sized duck?
There's 2 ducks at the residence I'm staying at right now. I'm going to say the duck size is going to be the battle I choose, even if they're elephants.
So little elephants.
Yeah, and I don't want to I don't want to hit any animals, you know, but I can probably kick them if I needed to get away. But I just can't outrun a full-sized elephant or a full-sized elephant duck. Is it what?
Elephant duck, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd want to do that. And they could probably fly, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
totally, yeah.
So an elephant that can fly.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Duck that can fly, but is the size of an elephant.
Yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. I don't pterodactyls were a thing, and there weren't many humans around when dinosaurs were around. So I'm gonna take the little guys. We're gonna go.
The little
We're gonna beat up the mini elephants. I'm sorry for any of the children listening.
Yeah, I think there were only 6 humans
If they're,
around when the dinosaurs were here.
really, really mean elephants. We'll just say that they're really
mean?
We'll just say they're really mean.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try to stomp them out.
Okay.
Yeah, good question though.
I'm also taking the miniature elephants because I'm not really sure what the strategy is to fight a elephant-sized duck that can fly.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think there is a strategy for that.
No.
Sarah, what would you like to do? What would you do?
I'm going to go with the duck.
What would you do?
Big duck.
The one
I think I
duck.
would do
I'm going to go with the big duck. Yeah, I feel like I could tame it. I feel like
She
I
said
could.
the duck as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I could fix it. I feel like I could make friends with it.
You do?
I'm on your side.
Okay.
I would.
Mini
I'd be
elephants.
kicking him around the yard.
I think the lovely woman in the office right now are going too much on the quantity. It's all about the quality.
I mean,
How do you defeat this?
you could
animal?
ride the duck.
Right?
How do you-
Probably could, yeah.
You could ride the
Wait
duck.
until it takes off like a plane. There's no seatbelt and there's no flight attendant telling you where the emergency exit is and how to inflate the bag.
Yeah.
You said that like
No peanuts either.
Nothing.
I'm going to go with the duck.
Yeah.
How do you think you get on the
I
duck?
feel like you're underestimating, like, the 100 elephants.
Yeah, that's a lot of elephants.
Yeah.
And they're mean, remember?
Little midgets.
They're mean.
And they're mean.
I'm thinking of miniature donkeys the whole time, by the way, while we're talking about this. Like, have you ever seen a miniature donkey? Those things
So
could take
cute.
out like garden snakes and small
Oh,
animals.
they do the stompy thing.
They do the it's crazy.
Nick and I are making hand
Yeah,
gestures that no one can see.
They just go up and down on
Oh,
these
they stomp.
little garden snakes. Good question, though. I like
Thank you.
that one.
Thank you.
Tremendous.
A lot of thought into
I'm gonna
it.
think about this all day. Third period tonight, tied 3-3. I'm gonna be thinking about this question. Did I
Guys,
answer
what
that?
would you do?
Did I answer this correctly?
I'll remind you. I'll poke my head in.
Yeah,
Nick.
did I answer?
I'm
that
just going to
correctly?
wander over to the bench tonight and be like, so are you going to stick with the elephant?
Now that you've had time to think.
Is that really what you want to do?
Yes,
Are you sure?
please do. I'm gonna see if
Are
I
you guys
change.
coming?
I'll come, yeah. I got to make some cookies and a pie tonight, but I can come after.
Yeah, I think Sherry and I are going to.
What kind of pie?
It's going to be good.
Toll House pie.
Toll House pie.
I'll bring you some cookies.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm making the peanut butter cookies with a Hershey Kiss on the top.
I need to see. You know what's funny too? Like every time I'm stressed, I always see this lovely man by our bench.
He's so great.
Get on the bench tonight. Just get on there with the.
I
Get
didn't
on.
think I was allowed.
Get on the bench.
I'm allowed.
Listen, we break a lot of rules.
Okay.
Get on the bench. You always got the camera out. Like, get in the action. Just don't get hit by a puck. I'll save you. But I think you're going to be just okay. Get on the bench. Snap some clips tonight.
Okay.
I love your work.
Thank you.
Get right on in the action.
You do a great job.
It was
do.
fun. Nick and Kaz, thank you so much for your time this morning. I know you guys are super busy today. 7:15 p.m. puck drop tonight at Norway Savings Bank Arena. Get out, support your Maine Nordiques. They're going to open a can of whoop-ass tonight on the Northeast Generals and get you ready for Thanksgiving. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Guys.
Absolutely. Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and DeBlois Electric for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say, I have bitten my cat.